Hello class, this is week 12's video instruction. So before we go to today's practice questions, let's have a quick review of what we learned last week. We learned cube and cuboid, or we say rectangular prism. The volume, I have one formula for this. V represents volume equals capital B times H. Capital B means base area, or we say the area of the base. And we can always substitute B with length times width, because the base of a cube or cuboid is going to be a rectangle or a square. And H, just bring it down. So we rewrite this formula as V equals length times width times height. Okay. Sometimes we do have a question asking about height. We do it backwards. We use V, the total volume, divided by length times width. This is how we figure out the height. So make sure you understand this too before we go to today's practice. The first one more time. The volume of a prism is going to be length times width times height. And the height, we're going to find the total volume divided by length times width. Okay. So that's the prior knowledge before we go to today's class. We're going to skip the first two pages because we have every single step and answers here. So you just read through the questions by yourself. We go to practice 9a directly. Okay, let's go to this page. Question number 1. Find the unknown edge of each cuboid. So 1a, let's observe what do we have. Volume 360 and the base area going to be 90. Question is asking about the height. This is the same thing we did last week, so this is like a review. So what I want to see on your paper is volume 360. This is the information we have. Capital B, which is base area, is 90. So we try to find the height, AB. So AB equals capital V, which is volume, divided by B, which is base area. So you are doing 360 divided by 90. After you calculate, your answer can be 4. Answer can be 4 centimeters for the first one. 1B, same thing. We have all the information we need, volume and length and width. So you're gonna do xy, which is h, equals volume divided by length times width. You plug in numbers, 576 divided by a times 8, and a times 8 is 64. You do 576 in the house divided by 64 outside the house. After calculation, your answer is gonna be 9 inches. And guys, make sure you pause the video when you need to calculate something by yourself or you want to rewatch the video. Okay, that's question number 1. Number 2, the volume of a cube. So when you read the question, you may want to highlight or circle or underline this word, cube. So you can think, what do we know about cube? Circle the number 125, trying to find the length of each edge. So cube is a special prism. It has all 6 identical squares. So you are doing x times x times x, length times width times height, because they're the same. So x times x times x equals 125. So you're trying to figure out what number times by itself, the identical 3 numbers equals 125. You may pause the video and think by yourself right now. And after you figure out, answer gonna be 5 inches. Okay, 5 times 5, 25, 25 times 5 gonna be 125. Answer for number 2 gonna be 5 inches. Number 3, we don't have 3 here, so let me just label 3 here right now. All right, let's see the question. Rectangular prism contains 1.2 liter. If not familiar with liter, we have the hint here. 1 liter is 1,000 centimeters cubed, or we say 1 liter equals 1,000 milliliters. The area of the base. Okay, the area of the base, you may want to put a B here, capital B, because the area of the base, which is capital B, is 96. Find the height. Height is h. So let's convert 1.2 liters to centimeters cubed first. Since 1 liter is 1,000, so 1.2 you may move your eyes on the right. So let me convert this first. 1.2 liter. 1 liter is 1,000. So 1.2 times 1,000. 1, 2, 3. Move your decimal point 3 times. So it's gonna be 1,200 centimeters cubed. Okay, that's the volume we have here. So question is asking about height. So input the numbers in the formula. Height equals volume divided by base area. So the volume we figure out is right here. This is 1,200 divided by the base area, which is 96. You just calculate this by yourself. You may pause the video and calculate this by yourself right now. Yes, your answer is going to be 12.5 centimeters. So you can see from all the questions, we're just practicing about the formulas. Make sure you know how to figure out the height given the volume and base area. Okay, you do backwards. It's the total volume divided by the base area. Number 4. The prism has 15 length, width, and 10 as a width. You may circle the numbers. We will read the questions using cubes. A depth of 4. Okay, right now is 4. When a stone has a volume of 300, put it in. Question is asking to find height of the new water level. Let me draw a line here. So let's say originally, we use a different color. It was 4 here, right? Right now, we add a stone to it. It's asking the new height. So let me use blue color. So this is gonna be the height. The height increased. So we're trying to find the total new height here. So we're gonna figure out how much more height does it increase by adding the new stone. So one more time, we're trying to figure out the height of the stone. So the height equals volume divided by base area, and we know the volume of the stone is gonna be 300, and the base gonna be 15 times by 10, because the base is a rectangle. You calculate, it's gonna be 300 divided by 150, which is gonna be 2 centimeters. That means the height increased after we adding the stone. It's gonna be 2 centimeters. So this part is gonna be 2. So the new height is gonna be 2 plus the original 4. So the new height can be original 4 centimeters plus the 2 centimeters, because the stone add 2 more centimeters of the height. So the answer is gonna be 6 centimeters. Okay, the final answer, the new height of the water is gonna be 6 centimeters. That's number 4. Number 5. You may read the question first. Pause the video, read the question first. So number 5, we have this rectangular prism. It's 9 centimeters long, 6 centimeters wide. Let me just circle the 2 numbers at the bottom. Was filled with water at the depth of 5. So far the water is 5. This is the original height. Then we add some more marbles. The new depth right now is 7. Okay, so originally is 5, right now is 7. So what's the difference of the height? Yeah, you do 7 minus 5, which is gonna be 2 centimeters. Okay, 2 centimeters is the height increased. So question is asking what's the volume of the marbles. So you may label the height increase is 2 centimeters, and when the base, it doesn't change. So V equals length times width times height. Length width, substitute numbers, 9 times 6 times by the height increase, which can be 2. So calculate this by yourself. It's gonna be 108 centimeters cubed. Okay, your final answer is gonna be 108 centimeters cubed. Alright, that's this page. The practice question problems, I'm not gonna go through every single one. I just tell you the answers of 3 questions. I'm gonna go through only 3 questions with you. Okay, the 3 most challenging ones. Practice problem number 1. Let's go ahead and read the question by yourself. Total volume of some water in 2 identical beads is 585. Then add 4 more. Right now the total volume is 905. It's asking what's the volume in the water in the beaker. So firstly, you may draw it. Let's say there's some water here. There are 2 beads. I use the circles to represent the beads. Right now it's 585. That's a total. Then same thing, I'm draw another one. You add 4 more. So originally it's 2. You add 4 more. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right now the volume is 905. Okay, so let's see the difference. You do 905 subtract 585. Calculate this by yourself. 0 is not big enough, so borrow from next one. 2, 3. So that means 320 more centimeters cubed. That's 4 beads. So you do 320 divided by 4, because we have 4 more beads, which is gonna be 0, 80. So each bead is 80. Let's go back to the first sentence. It says some water and 2 identical beads. So 2 beads gonna be 80 times by 2 is going to be 160. So you do 585 minus 160. That'll be the volume of the water, which is gonna be 425. Okay, the volume of the water is gonna be 425 centimeters cubed. Add up the units here. Centimeters cubed, 425 centimeters cubed. May pause and rewatch this part if you're confused about this one. Make sure you're using the graph here to help you understand. Alright, that's number 1. Let's go number 2. Go ahead and read this question by yourself first. Alright, number 2. We have container A, B. They have the same amount of water. Okay, make sure to underline the key information. Same amount of water, same water levels. Guys, think right now. They have the same water. They have the same water level. What does that tell you? You have 4 beads here and 3 metal blocks here. Water is the same, height is the same. That means 4 beads equals the 3 metal blocks. Okay, make sure you understand the information is given. 4 beads equal 3 blocks. Let's go ahead and read the question. When 1 bead from container A is transferred to container B, you're transferring this piece to here and you don't have it anymore. Okay, the total volume water of container B is 150 centimeters cubed more than what we have for container A. Trying to find volume for each metal block. Trying to find about these 3 metal blocks. So let's start from the first step. From the very first sentence, same water level, same water. That means the 4 beads equals 3 metals. Can I just change? I'm just cross here. I change 3 metal blocks to 4 beads, because they should be the same volume. Make sure you understand this step. 4 beads equals 3 blocks. So I cross it out using beads. The reason is it's easier for me to compare. I don't have to mess up with 2 different items. I only use beads right now. And then it says 1 bead is transferred here. So after transfer, let's look at container A. We have 4 at the beginning. we transfer one, that means we don't have anymore. Let me cross out one, and we add one more. It's been transferred to container B. So right now, how many B's do we have for each one? Container A has 3 B's. Container B has how many? 5. It says right now the volume of container B is 150 centimeters more than container A, and this has 3 B's. A has 3 B's. B has 5 B's. It's saying 2 more B's. 5 minus 3 is going to be 2 more B's. 2 B's is 150. Okay, this is what is given. So the difference between the two different containers, the first one has 3 B's, the second one has 5 B's. So the second one has 2 more B's, which is 150 centimeters. So from here, it should be easy for us to figure it out. 1 B should be 75 centimeters. Okay, this is the key information here. 1 B equals 75 centimeters. I'm gonna erase this part. 1 B is 75 centimeters. So how many B's we have here? 4. So 75 times by 4, which is gonna be 300. Okay, that means the volume of the 4 B is 300, and we know the volume of 4 B's equals the volume of 3 metal blocks. That means 3 metal blocks equals 300 centimeters cubed. And the question is asking about each. So you do 300 divided by 3. Your answer is going to be 100 centimeters cubed. As I know this one is a little bit challenging, so you may just pause the video and rewatch it again and again until you understand this one. Number 2 is super challenging. Answer is going to be 100 centimeters cubed for each metal block. Alright, let's go to the very last one, question number 6. A regular container has 42 long, length, width, and height. Okay, we got all the information: length, width, and height. Right now the water is at a depth of 5. Okay, water is right now it's 5. Water is added into the new water level becomes 9. How much water is added? Okay, right so far original is 5. You add some more water. Right now it's 9. So you add this amount. You add how many more? You have 4 centimeters of the water. It's asking how much, which is asking what's the volume. It's asking how much space does it take. So you are trying to figure out V equals length times width times height. Bring it down, bring it down, bring it down. Length is 42 times width is 20 times the height. The height means the height increased, which is 4. Originally is 5, right now it's 9, so we add 4 more. So the height, use a different color, so its height is 4. So you're calculating this answer is going to be 3,360 centimeters cubed.